Hey, today I'm watching a video called Anime Biggest Problems Pervert by This Is Chris. Not me, another Chris with over 100k subs. And this video was 2 years old. Not sure his value changed from that time to now, but I want to see his takes on the matter. So without further ado, let's get busy.
Let's talk about anime's biggest issue, perverts. Perverts are a huge problem that is way too prevalent in anime. I mean, literally almost every single anime has at least one creep that's either creeping on women or creeping on some children. It's a huge issue that needs to be
Uh,
addressed. Before you write that comment about how the culture is different or how the age of consent is lower, stop. You are part of the problem, and I'll
no, 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 don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Off to a rocky start. So let me tell you one thing about Japan's laws. They are different than ours. Very strict. Um, but it can be lenient at times. The one thing people gotta understand when someone said, "Hey, the age of consent in Japan is 16," they're not talking about you, the American. They'll talk about the people over there who's a citizen of Japan. It's never about us Americans how we feel about that. Because guess what? Even if no, not even if it doesn't apply to us in law by law. Even if you like over the age of 18 and you go over there try to get some tail, you cannot do that. Got against the law. You are not a Japanese citizen. So basically, you preying on kids, bro. You preying on kids. It's bad on you, bro. It's bad. Go look it up on Google. They'll tell you like, hey, the rules of the age consent over there in Japan does not apply to foreigners, Americans. Okay, I'm sorry nobody on here didn't emphasize to you on that. That's how it is. So on this, the whole perv thing is different. Hisoka, he's weird. He craves power, and he pretty sus. Her Hermano was not in her right mind. She even regretted the fact that she even went with Denji on the bed. She said that in the next scene when they woke up in the morning. She would been cooked. You know what I'm saying? And she wouldn't even like things like that. She lucky Aki because Aki is an adult legally. So the whole modern being a creep. Look, she wasn't thinking properly, right? People don't think properly when they're drunk, and Hermano was hella drunk.
perverts in anime, there's a lot to criticize, but I think the best place to start is with the characters. In general, there are three types of perverts that are present in anime. The first type is the annoying kind. These are the characters, usually protagonists, that are
Oh, they
supposed to be
suck.
comic relief, but mostly just come off as annoying. One of their main traits, if not their only trait, is that they are indeed very horny. This is where you find characters like Mineta, Zenitsu, and Leorio to an extent. Because this character archetype often comes
Wait, that's not even fair. Cause that was like one instance of Hilario, just he's a dude, all right. If I remember correctly, he was like what? Was he 16 or was he like 18? Because he was mad old. Like he looked very old, but he was actually young, type B. And the whole, like again with the prison scene, yeah, he was like, dude was of age. I think I don't remember if he is, he is. If he's not, that's us. I haven't read Hunter x Hunter in a minute. For Mineta and Janesu, pieces of crap. And the authors already knew what we're gonna do with these characters be pieces of crap. They're booty cheeks, bro. Himeta is just meant to be a clown to everybody. Even though he meant to be more than he is with his power. His powers suck. It sticks. And his personality doesn't help at all. It gets worse over time. It's played for laughs. Say for Janesu. He's mad annoying. His first appearance of him pulling up on the girl asking to marry him or whatever. I'm like, yo, that's bad. And yeah, he just somewhat more stable as a character. By stable, I mean he's not that like annoying and just irritating and crying as much near the end. But that's like one part of the arc overall. And Janetsu, yeah, he's one of the worst characters in Demon Slayer, bar none, bar none.
Off as annoying, their perverseness is not as bad as some of the other characters we're going to talk about. This is because their perverted ways adds to the reasons that they're not likable. Obviously, this doesn't mean their behavior
Wrong. You can't even say that for Leorio because it's not his character for the whole entire series. That's just the beginning portion of it. Okay? Now, this arc and next, like, well, there's like another arc. No, I don't think there was an arc of Leorio, like, pulling, like, being Brock, right? You want to talk about a horny character? Brock is way hornier than Leorio. Leorio, he's the day one. He's down with the boys. He helped them out whenever he can, and he. This is the only incident we have with him just gooning over a lady. All right, it was just like a test thing, deciding whether the person is a boy or a girl. That's what he did. So after that, it was him just being a regular dude, not doing the gooning. It was that the case throughout the series, you will make a point with that. But that didn't happen.
is okay, as the way they behave around women is still inappropriate. Plus, you already know there's going to be someone somewhere on the internet defending their actions while believing that these actions are okay. These characters are an issue, but they're not as big of an issue as our next category of characters, which is cool perverts. Kind of an oxymoron, I know. This is where we find characters like Himeno and Hisoka. Both of these characters are literally pedos.
For the first time in my life, just being on here, I pressed the wrong button, bro. I'm not even paying attention to my Steam. The first time in a minute, I just want to turn this off and just be done. Gosh, damn, what the man thinking? What he's saying make no sense. Let me just back this off a little bit. Okay, bar none, bar none, with text for the first introduction. Even by the end of her life, right? Hermano, like most characters in Chainsaw Man, is crazy on the head, screwed up. No, like I think someone said it. I think Hermano said it, or someone else said it, saying that no known person can ever work with like the Demon Association, the Demon Hunters Association. Cause you have your screws loose off. Like you gotta be crazy, insane to be part of this job. And that's majority of the characters in the series as a whole. So you can't fault how the character like the author Fujimoto is a madman. By the very start of the series, like first 10, or even if you ever read Fire Punch, you already know he's like a unhinged, deranged guy. But the derangement has a purpose to it, even though it's not always like constructed and delivered well. I gotta understand the points. And Hermano is showing that she is again not in the right mind. It just random and stuff like this on the sake of shock value that happens to almost every show. Like let's say fairy tale, bro. Yo, there's a lot of person fairy tale, bro. Like you wouldn't think people would be perverts like the main cast. There's new scenes in there, my guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about perverts, man? Honestly, you could have used anybody from the Seven Deadly Sins. And I liked the Seven Deadly Sins. But more to get into like the whole age in the window, how they met, their backstories, how they feel about each other. It's a slippery slope. It's that bad, bro. That would be a perfect example right here. But you don't even use that. You use what's popular by that time, and her model is the worst example compared to Hisoka of all people. That's wild. That's wild, bro. That's insane.
And yes, Hisoka is a pedophile, even if he's
I'm gonna speed this up, bro, because he just got on my nerves. He really got on my nerves. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he really got on my nerves, man.
technically attracted to the boy's power, he's still attracted to them. You can't stare at kids in the way that he did and not be a pedo. Anyway, these kind of characters are a lot more problematic than the annoying kind. They usually garner fans who will defend their actions, and these cool creeps do a much better job.
It's not even confirmed, but it's always implied. It's always been applied by like crazy innuendos, and it's a double problem if they actually address that forefront. All stops, bar none. It's nasty work. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Of normalizing perverse behavior, because it's much easier to look up to and idolize these kinds of characters. I know that idolizing a character sounds dumb, but it happens a lot more than people realize. Like, people get so wrapped up in their favorite characters that they're willing to defend anything they do and twist their words or actions in the name of preserving their perception of the character. Hisoka stands are a great example of people who do this.
Okay, what kind of character is Hisoka? He's a deranged madman, right? He likes power. He want to fight the strongest. He likes Gon. He sees potential. But it's not to the point that he will protect them wherever he goes. Once again, he respects the strong. If Gon dies along the way, he doesn't fight Ahsoka, then that all means that Gon was never up to the task. He was weak, and Ahsoka would be, I guess, disappointed. But he'll, go on his life, go on his way. But if you remember the you call that arc after the Kamara Ants arc, when he talked about you know killing Hisoka, he pissed off Illumi, and it was like made for laughs. But in reality, he has a lot of opportunity to fight anybody he ever wants. Cause Hisoka, at the end of the day, he is on his side more often than not. He is the only one that he likes, that he loves, and when he think about all the people he can fight, there's a bunch of like options. So even if he lose Gong along the way, it is what it is, He got other options.
As our Aaron stands for his actions and Toji stands for his. To be honest, I don't entirely understand.
I'm lost by that part. You lost me. Like, you add Aaron, you add Toji. They're not perverts. They were never even shown as perverts. I get the point, like the generalization of idolize a character, a fictional character, like Batman. Batman stands. They love Batman, but don't understand that Batman loses a lot of people in Marvel. Can Batman beat all X-Men? Hell no. And I stay on this hill. I don't see bro beating Kitty Pryde, bro. Yes, her. If you peep her comments, bro, go comments, like not comments, any comics of her. See that? You hear that, bro? That's Batman getting packed up by Kitty Pryde, getting beaten up by Colossus, Wolverine, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Nightcrawler. They all beating Batman. I don't care what nobody says, bro. On a first encounter basis, there's no prep time. On a first encounter basis, Batman getting clapped by these people. This dude is an anime, so he counts. I don't care what nobody says. Same for the X-Men. They're an anime. I don't care what nobody says either. So, my point still stands, bro. People can highlight these characters to the moon. But to put Aaron and Toji in a video about perverts making zero sense. Unless you talk about people going for them, because those guys are hot. Yeah, yes, I have a point, but that make no sense in putting this here. It made no damn sense. No sense whatsoever. Let me make sure I'm still up there.
Understand why characters are written like this? Like, if you're going to make a character cool and lovable, why also give them an extremely questionable trait like this? I mean, in Hisoka's case, it's kind of obvious, but in Himeno's, I really just don't get it. Maybe.
Okay, crazy deranged. Crazy deranged. obsessed with power, kitty lover, it's just gone. If he was truly a pedo, yeah, truly that, right? Yeah, he's a sussy dude. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Togashi even like come out and say yeah. Hisoka likes some young. He never said that. I don't think he ever did. If he did, I would know about it. If he if, if it was never stated otherwise, they probably assumed or applied. But yeah, Hisoka is very sus.
It's supposed to show that good people can do bad things or vice versa, but all it's really done is tarnish an otherwise good character. The third kind of character is creepy antagonists. These are the most fine, in my opinion. Not that their actions are okay or anything, but if an
Why did you do
third
that,
kind of
bro?
character is creepy antagonists. These are the most fine, in my opinion.
I'm sorry. Who's a pervert? You what is this? You trying to be funny? You can't talk about people being perverts and then you put that in. Either you make it fun of yourself or you make it fun of the audience who you assume to be perverts. Some of your people in the audience to be perverts. I don't get that clip at all, man. I don't I don't get it at all.
Not that their actions are okay or anything, but if an undesirable trait is given to an antagonist, it usually makes them more hateable, which makes them a better antagonist. However, this type of character can still be an issue depending on how far their perversion goes. For instance,
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I don't know the world, the characters, that dude. Maybe he is a PDF, but I don't know who he is. I watch a lot of anime, but I'll watch all of them. You feel me?
think Berserk occasionally goes too far, even if there is narrative purpose behind the assault. Another time I don't think perverted antagonists are really that okay is when every antagonist goes after the same person again and again. Because in this case, it's not the antagonist that's the problem, it's the manga writer. Normally, I don't like to take aim at manga writers when I criticize anime, but in this case, I feel like I have to, because without manga
Hey, they wrote the story. If you criticize the artist and the mangaka, you not the mangaka, writer, artist, doesn't matter. Just because they wrote a piece of media doesn't mean they ain't free of criticism. Same way they're free to be praised, they also be free to be criticized for what they wrote. To this day, I'll always criticize how badly written Fairy Tale is compared to a lot of series. You know what I'm saying? Compared to a lot of shonen. But the more I read more shonen, it make me think that Hiro Mashima might be something of a joyer type writer. A writing enjoy. I don't know what the hell that even means. I'm just making stuff up. But he just write for the sake of enjoyment, not to be serious about it. Right? Blah 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 blah. That is not a serious series. No matter what you see, whatever serious moments you see in there, is not 1,000% serious. It's a lot of jokes. You see, the Pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh in that manga. It is not serious, bro. Guaranteed. One of the guys, freaking power is to fart in your face. His power is farts, my G. Farts. He's supposed to be one of the coolest guys in that show. And he busts out farts to fight you. It's not serious, bro.
writers writing perverted characters, they would never exist in the first place. So why do manga writers even write these perverts? Well, to be honest, I don't know. I can't see into the minds of these people, but we can take a few educated guesses
Okay.
as to why these characters get written. The first possible reason is that they like drawing these specific characters in general. There have been plenty of times where manga writers have talked about how they have favorite characters to draw. Maybe these are the characters that they enjoy drawing. And the last possible reason that we're going to discuss is that for some reason they think these perverts are integral to the story. This is the case for the second category of characters that I talked about. Sometimes authors just think they need these characters.
Hey, do we have a pervert in Bleach? I can't even think of one. Maybe Kon. I think Kon is like the pervert, but he's like one out of like what, hundreds of Kubo's characters? You can argue that was it Savarakuro? No, Mayori to be a pervert with his assistant, but that's Mayori, bro, and his assistant's not even human. You know, so It's weird. It's weird. Trust. It's unbelievably strange, deranged, bro. Um, but that's something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What else? Naruto got some perverts here and there, bro. Naruto, you can say that's a pervert. The sexy jutsu, bro. Come on. He's doing that to grown men. Yuck, bro. It's said to be a joke, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, don't get me started with Ronin Kenshin, bro. Ronin Kenshin, Samurai X. Don't get me started with that, bro. That one scene with the kid, I'm like, it's very unsettling. Like the more you understand who the hell, like what the hell the author done, bro. I'm like, yuck, you know? Nah, no,
Characters in this
no.
story for one reason or another. I don't know if I really understand this mentality because there are plenty of ways to make a character unfavorable without making them perverts. Look, I understand that every manga writer has a story to write and that what they put into their story is 100% up to them and that if I don't like it, I don't have to read it. But here's the thing, I do like it, not the perverts. But the stories, the plot, the characters, all of it interests me. I mean, I have an anime YouTube channel for God's sake. I don't mix. But the stories, the plot, 100% up to them and that if I don't like it, I don't have to read it. But here's the thing, I do like it, not the perverts. But the stories, the plot, the characters, all of it interests me. I mean, I have an anime YouTube channel for God's sake. I don't make anime videos because I hate anime. I make them because it's one of my favorite mediums out there. But there's so much good anime out there that is plagued by tons of fan service or tons of unnecessary sexual abuse. And that can be traced back to the writers that put it in their stories. And obviously not all manga writers are to blame. A lot of them are fine. And a lot of the better stories don't have these issues because the authors are able to put aside their preferences.
Man, I'll give why I forget his name, bro. Oh my lord. Oh, I forgot his name. Yeah, the author of Attack on Titan. I forgot his name. Wow. I lost his freaking name, bro. But yeah, that's the only good thing he ever done for Attack on Titan. Like eliminate little like mostly anything that had to do with like any like sexual undertone. Like he make his stuff majorly like crazy, but not like serious. You know what I'm saying? Like serious, but not like sexual stuff. You know what I'm saying?
For the sake of the story. There's still one kind of pervert relating to anime that we need to talk about. In fact, it is the most damaging and most important one. It's the fans. There are two kinds of fans that are a problem in this context. First, we have the ones that defend and minimize the actions of these perverted characters. These fans go hand in hand with the second category of character I mentioned earlier. They find some connection to a character that is a creep or pedo, and as such, they want to see this character as not a bad person. Unfortunately, that's not really possible. I already talked about these characters earlier in the video, and since I don't want to waste your time, I'll just keep it short. Characters that are sexually abusive are not good people, and they never will be. Now let's move on to the other, much more important issue. It's the fans that are real-life pedophiles. These kind of fans are by far the
I don't want to keep on going with this, bro. I'm lost, man. Oh my lord. I don't. Should I? Should I? Wait. It is okay. There's. I'm almost done with this thing, man. I hear a few of his points, but it's like I don't agree with most of them because it's not right, bro. Most of the examples is not hitting, dude. Again, I think Seven Deadly Sins ended like years ago, a few years ago. What a slam dunk. Seven Deadly Sins would have been a slam dunk for you to use, but instead you just use Chainsaw Man, which you can always use Denji unless you want. You can always Denji is like the perv right here, right? I can see myself as a perv just like Denji type beat, right? Easy, but once again, her motto now is pervert like that. She had the hots for freaking Aki, which I feel like you failed to mention that, which is bad on you. And Hisoka, with a lot of implication that he would be kind of sussy for like kids who have powers versus kids who don't. Why he didn't like fiend for that one kid in the Nagi? You know what I'm saying? He got powers. He didn't have powers like that, but he can fight. He can throw hands. Well, oh, I guess he's weak, right? So you're not gonna fiend for that. So he's fiending for a particular type of person. But never to the point is like, he did. Oh my god, his way. It's like he's playful with it. He's playful. Hisoka is playful with it. Because he did tease of Illumi that he wanna kill her up, but he used his hand to like yo nah. That was a tease, right? Was he 1,000% serious? But he, like, yo, Hisoka is crazy, bro. You cannot trust this dude at all. But what the hell you had to say to the fans who watches anime? You know what I'm saying? Like, to the perverts out there. What did he have to say to y'all?
The worst kind of perverts when it comes to anime, and it's not even close. Let's just talk about the optics of liking the same media as these people. There's a reason that anime stayed out of the mainstream through the 2000s. It's because there were really only two kinds of fans in the West. These kind that defended and embraced pedophilia, and the ones that didn't, but didn't want to be associated with that kind of fan, so they kept their interest in anime mostly to themselves. These kind of fans hurt anime as a whole, because they are often extremely vocal members of the community, and it skews how anime fans look to non-watchers. Oh yeah, and they're pedophiles. I don't think I need to go into why having a pedophile in a community.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. Why no one talked about this, bro? 2 years ago. This is nasty, bro. Golly, let me see something. That's nasty work. That's nasty work, bro. Wow. Oh my. How much time I have right now? How much time I have left? Damn it. That is. Man, I don't even. Okay, that's like. I'm gonna end this soon, bro. That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Is a bad thing, but in case I do, let's do a quick rundown. Pedophiles put younger watchers in direct danger. Their preferences are illegal and morally repugnant. A lot of the time, they also come with other issues that are either a result of their preference or a part of it. These people are also almost impossible to reason with and will most likely believe what they believe forever. And before you leave that comment about how the age of consent is different or how the characters you're into aren't actually 13, they're 3.
I never engage in that kind of conversation because it's like, hey, that's what you say on the internet lives forever. We got some people who, like, ethically hacks people. People who does it unethically. They can always, you know dig up anything you left on the internet and just put on X, Twitter X, and like, hey, this you, bro, and expose you to the whole world, bro. I stay away from kind of first conversations at all times. And like, hey, yo, you understand? I'm talking like this, like, hey, yo, this character is that age. You should know damn well there's other characters in this series that is like over the age of 18. They're amazing. They look good. Go for them, but not the people in high school. Stop it. Is that simple, bro? Is that simple? Otherwise, let the cops knock on your door and take you to jail, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
3,000 years old
That's
in the
it.
body of a 13-year-old, these are still not good. As I already mentioned, there
Nasty.
is a
Still
morality
nasty.
issue
Yeah,
here,
it's
even if we
nasty.
look past the
Yeah.
lawfulness of this crime. Scientifically, a child is much less mentally developed than an adult, and that's the whole reason we have laws protecting them in the first place. Perverts of any kind are a major issue in any media. Their problems are only exemplified by the online communities that have long housed fans of.
Hey, I don't know who the hell this character is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And you know what's messed up? There's a lot. There's certain like creators on here that are like sus. I'd love to like put them on blast, but that'd be like for another video, bro. Let's just say I'll give you a hint, right? Damn, what am I going to say? You already know about the shoot. I forgot. I literally forgot. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. That's embarrassing.
Anime. They are by
Like I
far the
said, I'll
biggest
leave it for
issue
another
with
video.
the medium. I know I spent a lot of time in this video talking in terms of black and white. Either a character is a pervert or they're not. Either
No, f that. There's a person in the political space, right? He got glasses on. He got like a ponytail, brown hair. Yeah, okay, I'm a snitching. Call me Chris White. He got a beard. Call certain character short stack. Um, Connect the dots.
Either they're a decent person or they're not. While this might seem harsh, it is how these characters are. You cannot
That's
be a
one
good
on the
person
menu,
or a
bro.
good character if you're violating someone else's sexual preferences. That's just how it is, and it is indeed that cut and dry. Yes, bad people can do good things, but that doesn't make them good people.
Okay, Hermano. Before that scene, Hermano was like an okay person doing the kind of devil jobs out here. That's her duty. That's what she's doing, right? She's not a PDF, my G. You were wrong. You're just wrong.
In no world is Himeno a good person despite her good deeds. In no world is Hisoka anywhere close to a good person. In no world is Mineta someone that should be a hero.
Yo. Stop. Oh gosh. We gotta say, man, I gotta see the to the end, bro. It's just bad. It's just, oh gosh.
I don't want to get too existential right now at the end of the video, so I'll just end it with this. Perverts are the biggest problem facing anime right now. There's not much we can do to fix this issue, or any issue relating to anime, to be frank. But the more we talk about it, and the more we address these issues, the more we can create a safe space for all enjoyers.
Oh, it's just cringe. Cringe. Just like, what the comment section gotta say. I love to dislike for you, man. If you don't see it, that's a reason for that. Alright. Alright. Let me see this guy right here. I want to peep this comment. Like, I saw this comment. I'm like, I gotta see this, bro. Her Hermino is a bad example because the anime is portraying her trying to assault Denji as acceptable. It's not saying it's okay. If I not see flawed character who got blackout drunk, tried to sleep with an innocent 16-year-old. I bet her getting drunk made her forget that to feel better about herself because she wanted to take him from Makima. Since she feels Makima has Aki's heart. Look at that. Which is who she really wants. She's most definitely messed up. Like I said, she won Aki. She mostly messed up, and the anime wants you to know that. And then you got mad, uncomfortable because deep down, when he wanted his human connection and throwing away his virginity like that would just scar him. At that point, bro, have self awareness, man. But guarantee you, a lot of people in the anime space would have. They would have. They don't care. It's weird. It's weird. There's a lot of weird people out there, man. Personally, I would not. I'm like, yo, stop. I respect you as a colleague. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me just finish with this. Sometimes characters need flaws. Sometimes even the good guy need issues that make them a bit of a bad person in some regard. Stories containing these things aren't problematic. It's only when they try to pretend set flaws are actually a good thing. Otherwise, portray them positively, overlook or ignore them that they become a problem. When problematic behaviors are considered good and income in no wow, I don't know the hell that is. It's not a good thing. But if fiction is not allowed to depict flaws and imperfections for what they are, if all characters on the good guy side cannot have significant flaws, then stories lose most of their purpose, emotional resonance, connection to reality. That's pretty much it, bro. I'm gonna read all the comments, bro. This is perfect. Shout out to Trevor, bro. Trevor Thompson, 6825. So, what are my thoughts at the very end of all this debacle? As a fellow person named Chris, I'm kind of disappointed, bro. I'm disappointed, man. Use the examples you did here. You know, people not watch it if you add like people from Seven Deadly Sins. If you add, I don't know, more so than what else? Like maybe Bleach. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not no. What else was a sussy manga? I can't even think of it. Maybe Dragon Ball, easy. Ooh, that's easy, bro. With Bulma, easy. That's all as heck, bro. But think about that. You gotta think where do these mangas get it from, and how they will incorporate it nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Undead Unlock, the first chapter, bro. First episode, huh? I don't think Undead Unlock came out that time. No. It came out, I think last year, right? Last year, it came out last year. So yeah, you definitely put that up there as well. Yup, they got perfect motion there, bro. So, yeah, it's not really a good video, bro. I don't know how your taste is better nowadays. If I see more of your videos in the future, I'll peep at it, man. So that's where we met, man. Uh, this is Chris. I do better. Not good. Not good representation of the characters, the arguments, a lot of things, bro. Not good whatsoever. Laughable. So I'll be out. Y'all be safe, be easy, and be chilled. Mm, 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 mm.